10 years in the making, 2,000 people involved in the project. It's always a hard decision to walk away from an idea, but this is a reality check at Apple, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the latest in a real stop-start process, which finally seems to have stopped in a finite manner. Over the past decade, they've various stages tamped back their ambitions, expanded their ambitions. At the stage when Emily Chang spoke to Tim Cook in the interview you just showed, they had decided they weren't going to make a car, but they were going to build these self-driving car systems, which then they might sell to other people. They then saw how Tesla went on a real tear, at least its share price and its sales. And so they reignited those ambitions to actually manufacture an electric vehicle. Now it seems to have finally died. The reason, of course, pertains seemingly to partly that AI ambition, and secondly, the electric vehicle market. The electric vehicle market is really slowing down. The growth is slowing. But Apple seems to have missed a beat when it comes to artificial intelligence. It doesn't yet have a big public-facing generative AI product. A lot of very big AI brains have been working on its car project. You can see how it might make strategic sense to move as many of those as possible into the core AI ambitions.
So now the calculus for them is they presumably thought, okay, we were going to have an electric car in the future that could add another revenue source. That needs to be replaced with AI. But Alex, are they too far behind? If everyone else is so advanced, I mean, we can talk about the Google missteps or the fury over that, but if they're so far behind at this point, can they catch up to make sure they capture that revenue source in the future?
I don't think it's too late in the AI process. We're still very, very early in this sort of artificial intelligence revolution. It's kind of an evolution because it's going to take a long time, right? There's lots of things that are yet to come. The challenge is that how quickly can they do it? As you say, there are products already out there. They are able, the advantage of Apple's model is that, of course, you can use ChatGPT on the iPhone. You can use a lot of the things that are out there already on Apple's platforms. It's just the way they're integrated into Apple's offering that is going to be the differentiator. Coming at it a year or two later, 3 years later maybe, that is something that Apple's done with plenty of products in the past and still managed to make big successes of them. But it also, I think, speaks to why there is this big decision now in order that they can get to that point.